turn your images from this to this with focus stacking. Let's go. You may need to use focus stacking if you are trying to get two things in focus that are far away from each other. So for instance, we have a church up here, and then we've got this fence, and I want to get them both in focus, but because the fence is so close, it means that I'm not going to be able to do that without stopping down to f22, but then the lens will diffract and you won't get a clear image. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to stop down to f11, and then I will take 2-3 images, and then we're going to blend the photos together in Photoshop afterwards. So this is how we do it. Most important part is a sturdy tripod. You need that framing to be exactly the same. And then what we need to do, get everything set up, ready for the photo that you want to take. You may or may not be able to see from there that the church is in focus in this shot, and the front, the fence, is not. But we need to take that frame, then we need to change our focus to the foreground. Get that in focus, take that frame, and then we're going to put them together in Photoshop. So then when you're back in Photoshop, you need to get the two images on two separate layers in the same file. And it is very, very straightforward. Click on one layer, hit Shift and click on the bottom layer, and then go to Edit, click Auto Align Layers. It gives you options for perspective, collage, cylindrical, but that is more for if you are wanting to do a panorama rather than a focus stack. So if you choose Auto, and that's going to align the images so that they are perfectly in line with each other. The next thing to do is we need to tell it to stack the focuses. So again, we click on one of the layers, hit Shift and click on the other layer, click Edit and go to Auto Blend Layers. And again, you've got the choice of panorama or stack images. Now, clearly they're not a panorama, so we need to choose stack images. And there you have it. If you look on the two, you can see that it's applied a mask, and if you hide one, you can see these are the areas of focus on that particular image, and if you hide the other, you can see these are the areas of focus on the other image. So you put them both together and you have this. And that is how you do focus stacking in Photoshop, and then with a few more edits on the color, the contrast and the temperature, this is the image I've ended up with. Thanks for watching, and as always, keep learning. Ready? And with a few edits, and with a little bit of a play around on the edit in Lightroom, you end up with this image. And that is, sorry, no, let's go back.